Hey you guys, what's up? It's Christian and Corey from Super Kami Guru. You've seen the rest, and now to see the motherfucking best. Here we go. The hyperbolic time chamber scene is still going on. Obito and Naruto are facing off. Naruto has offered his hand in friendship to Obito, saying, hey man, let's just end this war. The eternal Tsukiyomi is not a good idea. We're just going to become friends. You're going to come back to the village. You're going to pay the price for what you've done, but you're going to get to live the life you've always wanted. And what does Obito do to this? He decides to choke a bitch instead. So Naruto jacks him in the face. So Naruto decides to use his brand new technique, the Kage Bunshin no, oh fuck it, here comes a flashback instead.
The scene that follows is really up for interpretation. And you know, I was really ready to hate the scene the minute it started. I was like, ah shit, here's a flashback. But you know what? It's pretty interesting. And what I'm gathering from this scene is essentially this is what Obito would have created if he went through with the infinite Tsukiyomi. And the only reason I say that is because you get to see a younger Kakashi and Rin and Obito and even the fourth Hokage. And they're all sort of like taking on the form of Obito slowly as the flashback is going on. Like you can see like he's sort of like morphing into Obito. It's really creepy looking, and there's even the scene where Rin is like looking at Obito and she's like got her head tilted and shit, and it looks really really messed up. And obviously this is all just the big build up, because this is when Obito's going to finally accept that, no, this is not what I've been wanting this entire time. They look like my friends, they act like my friends, but they're not. They're just created in my own fucked up image. The scene is really interesting because it's funny to see younger Obito comment on the older Obito. He walks up to him and he's like, dude, look at what has happened to you. You have a fucking skin cape. Is that fire coming out of your back? No wonder Rin doesn't want you.
Another awesome thing about this chapter is pretty much every character on the battlefield gets a cameo. And after we cut back from Obito and Naruto holding hands and them accepting friendship, or Obito sort of like, well, I guess symbolically giving up, or, you know, seeing the light through Naruto's talk no jutsu, everyone is there pulling, and there's just panel after panel after panel. And the fourth Hokage doesn't even look like he's trying. I mean, you know, he's kind of disabled. He's only got one arm, so that's, you know, him yanking like that. But everyone else is trying, and they all got this awesome constipated face, and there's just panel after panel after panel. I almost thought they were filling space, but then when you think about it, this war really has almost all the characters from the universe, you know, in it right now. Like, this is pretty much the big compilation of everyone helping out, and they all, like, pull all the tail beasts out, and the tail beasts, like, fall, and Obito's, like, weird, like, skin cloak armor we were talking about earlier, like, starts fading away, and he falls to the ground, and there's some more symbolism where we see Kakashi in the hole of Obito, and he's like, hey guys, don't fucking forget about me, I'm still in this other dimension. And he's also like, no matter what illusion you came up with, Obito, it would still never fill the hole in your heart.
And what happened? Down in Whoville, they say, Obito's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
This chapter was something I actually really enjoyed. And it's very similar to last week, so I can already hear people like, oh, but you hated last week's, but you like this one. But here's the thing, the flashbacks were different. They were interactive. There was things happening. Obito saw the things he actually wanted to see, and then he realized the fakeness he was, like, putting on his memories. And, like, he's like, no, Rin would really like this. And then, like, he sees Rin, like, the fake hollow shell of her, and then, like, the half Obito version of everyone. And he's like, no, this isn't really the world I actually want. And then the way Naruto is interacting with the flashbacks, kind of secretly being involved by being represented by the younger Obito. I enjoyed these flashbacks, and I mean, everyone was involved with pulling the beast chakra out, and we even got to see Obito pretty much get defeated. If anything, this should be a huge chapter. Obito Uchiha was defeated. You remember Toby with the mask that killed everyone and all that stuff he did and how he captured all the tail beasts? That guy is now defeated. Now, I am maybe jumping the gun a little bit. Maybe he's not 100% defeated, but I mean, like, this is a big chapter.
It is. This is a massive chapter. Obviously, we're finally getting done with all of the Obito stuff. But like you said, there is the possibility that's not done yet. It's really only a matter of time before Madara decides he's going to step in and start messing shit up. But collectively, let's just talk about this week, the good positives. A lot of really good artwork, a lot of really good character artwork, especially towards the end when you got to see all of the cameos of all the characters. You know, if you're a Naruto fan, you're going to love this chapter just so your favorite character is going to be in it. But also, like, when Obito was falling away and, like, all the pieces of his body were being removed and everything, you know, obviously, symbolism. It's a big thing in Naruto, but I'm guessing that's just sort of symbolizing the fact that... It is, really. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, they love that stuff, but I'm just seeing that as, like, he's sort of, like, shedding his old self, and he's sort of reverting back to the original Obito. And obviously, the tailed beasts all coming out at the same time. That's going to be a really, really important thing to see what's going to be happening in the next chapter. And I can't quite tell from the panel, but it almost seems like they're all sort of still connected by this like giant umbilical cord, which is also connected to Naruto. It's kind of strange, but still it is cool to see them all, and it's great to see Shukaku with a bunch again.
You know, here's what I'm seeing, if we can transition into talking about what may happen in the future. Few things. One, you mentioned Orochimaru could also jump in.
Yes, I don't think
modes.
it's going to happen because over the course of the last couple months when they've reintroduced Orochimaru again, he seems like he's sort of turned over a new leaf. But every time I like try to think that, I'm like, wait a minute, Orochimaru is a snake. That snaky bastard. He's going to come up with something, maybe. I don't know.
And then there's always Madara. And then here's the other thing. Like you also said, the tailed beast may be connected to Naruto. And a lot of people have speculated that Naruto actually has a piece of the original Sage of Six Paths in him. So maybe this could actually be the thing that leads to Naruto changing into the new Sage of the Six Paths, or at least hinting at that. Because obviously Naruto wouldn't want to capture all the tailed beasts and be the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. That's not what he wants. And then the other thing is, what is actually happening to the Ten Tails? Because it was resurrected. It is in Obito. Like, is it going to, like, torture him and rip him apart?
Well, here's the thing. I'm guessing that the Ten Tails has officially just been dissipated at this point. I mean, the only reason I say that is because they did remove all of the Tailed Beast chakra. You can physically see them there, and obviously Obito looks normal again. He doesn't have, like, the weird, like, white, creepy stuff all over him and everything. I'm not sure if the tree is still there. I'm still a little...
Maybe it's just going to wither and die.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's going to go away. It's all speculative at this point, but that's another reason why this chapter is good. There's a lot of things that are up for interpretation, especially the scene that was in the middle this week. A lot of people can read that a couple different ways and get something different out of it, but the same message is going to be there, which is Obito went down the wrong path, and he has to sort of accept it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this whole chapter wrapped up for us. And again, I think it's an important chapter because Obito Uchiha was defeated. And the Ten Tails Jinchuriki was defeated. Anyway, we want to give this chapter a 10 out of 10 this week, guys. I really enjoyed reading it. Kept me turning all the pages, or, clicking through all the pages.
Zero complaints, really.
Yeah, zero.
As a whole, this one was just really good. It gave you everything you wanted. And good momentum, too.
Good pacing. So 10 out of 10 this week. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments below. And, like always, give us a thumbs up. Best way to support the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And until next time, you guys, Super Kami Guru 9000 out. Whoops. I did the wrong thing. Let's do that again. No, I'm kidding. Fuck it. See you guys later.